What if I told you that everything you've been taught about work and success is wrong? That you don't have to wait until retirement to live the life of your dreams? Welcome to the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, a book that turns the traditional work-life balance on its head and shows you how to escape the 9 to 5 grind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to designing a life of freedom, adventure, and wealth without waiting decades to enjoy it. Let's dive in. Tim Ferriss wasn't always the world-traveling entrepreneur we know today. He was once an overworked, stressed-out entrepreneur working 80-hour weeks and feeling trapped in his own business. But one radical shift changed everything. He discovered a method to earn more while working less. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how he did it. We'll explore each of the 4 key principles Ferriss lays out: definition, elimination, automation, and liberation. Each step will help you rethink your approach to work and lifestyle. Step 1. D is for definition. The first step in Ferriss's formula is definition. Most people think they need millions to live like a millionaire. Wrong. The real goal is not money itself, but freedom. Freedom of time, mobility, and choices. Ferriss introduces the concept of the new rich. People who redefine success as doing what they love, when they want, with whom they want. Key lessons. Redefining wealth. Traditional thinking tells us that wealth equals a high bank balance. Ferriss flips this idea on its head by showing that real wealth is measured in time and mobility. The new rich, NR, prioritize experiences over accumulating assets. The deferred life plan is dead. Most people work hard for 40 years, hoping to retire and finally enjoy life. Ferriss argues that this is outdated and unnecessary. Why not integrate mini retirements throughout life? Dreamlining. Instead of vague wishes, Ferriss introduces dreamlining, a method for clearly defining what you want, how much it costs, and how soon you can achieve it. Dreamlining breaks big goals into small, actionable steps. Fear setting versus goal setting. Instead of just setting goals, Ferriss advocates fear setting, analyzing what could go wrong and planning ways to mitigate risks. This removes the fear that holds many people back from pursuing their dreams. Relative versus absolute income. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you make per hour and how free you are to enjoy it. A remote freelancer making $50,000 a year working 10 hours a week has more freedom than a corporate executive making $500,000 while working 80-hour weeks. Ferriss asks, what would you do if retirement wasn't an option? What if you had to start designing your ideal life today? Dreamlining forces you to put a price tag on your dreams and develop a concrete action plan. Practical exercise. 1. Write down 5 things you would do, own, or be if money and time weren't an issue. 2. Calculate the actual cost of each dream. Often, it's much lower than expected. 3. Create a 6 to 12-month timeline to start achieving these dreams step by step. Most people overestimate how much they need to live their dream life. By doing the math, you'll likely realize you can start much sooner than you think. Step 2. E is for elimination. Next, we tackle elimination, cutting out unnecessary work to focus on what truly matters. Ever heard of the 80-20 rule? Ferriss argues that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. The trick is identifying and focusing on the most impactful tasks while ruthlessly eliminating distractions. Key takeaways. The 80-20 rule in action. Instead of treating all tasks equally, analyze which 20% of your efforts produce 80% of your results. Focus on these high-impact tasks and cut out or delegate the rest. Stop being busy. Be productive. Many people mistake activity for productivity. Ferriss advises eliminating tasks that don't move you toward your goals, such as excessive meetings, redundant reports, and non-essential emails. The low-information diet. Stop consuming irrelevant content. Limit your intake of news, social media, and entertainment that doesn't contribute to your success. Instead, focus on selective information that serves your goals. Batching tasks. Instead of constantly switching between different activities, group similar tasks together. For example, check and respond to emails only twice a day instead of throughout the day. The art of saying no. Many obligations and time-consuming activities exist simply because we don't say no enough. Ferriss suggests setting firm boundaries to protect your time and energy. Eliminating interruptions. Create an environment that minimizes distractions. Use tools like Do Not Disturb mode on your phone, noise-canceling headphones, and time-blocking techniques to stay focused. Outsourcing non-essential tasks. Use virtual assistants or automation tools to handle repetitive and time-consuming tasks, allowing you to focus on high-value work. The key to elimination is realizing that not all work is created equal. Cut out the unnecessary, focus on the essential, and reclaim your time. Practical exercise. 1. Identify your top 20% of tasks that generate 80% of your results. 2. List out all daily activities and highlight those that can be eliminated, delegated, or automated. 3. Implement the no email before noon rule. Check your inbox only twice a day to minimize interruptions. 4. Track your time for a week and evaluate which activities add value versus those that are just time fillers. Once you master elimination, you'll find that you can achieve more by doing less. The next step? Automation. Setting up systems that make money for you while you focus on what truly matters. Step 3. A is for automation. Imagine making money while you sleep. That's what automation is all about. Instead of trading hours for dollars, Ferriss teaches us how to set up systems that generate income with minimal effort. Automation allows you to remove yourself from the day-to-day operations of work, freeing up time to focus on more meaningful aspects of life. Key strategies. Outsourcing mundane tasks. Use virtual assistants from platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or TaskRabbit to handle administrative work, emails, customer service, and scheduling. Ferriss himself outsourced large portions of his daily tasks to free up valuable time. Building a business that runs on autopilot. Instead of working in your business, work on creating a system that runs without you. Consider business models like drop shipping, digital products, or membership sites that require minimal maintenance once set up. The power of geo-arbitrage. Earn in strong currencies while living in low-cost regions. By moving to countries where living costs are significantly lower, you can enjoy a higher standard of living with a fraction of the cost. Using autoresponders for communication. Automate responses to common emails with tools like Gmail filters, AI chatbots, and pre-written templates. This drastically reduces time spent on repetitive conversations. Leveraging passive income streams. Explore revenue models such as online courses, ebooks, affiliate marketing, and SaaS, software as a service businesses. Once established, these income streams require little ongoing effort. Automation tools and services. Utilize platforms like Zapier, HubSpot, or Trello to automate workflows, manage projects, and reduce manual intervention in repetitive tasks. The 4-hour workweek philosophy. Focus on only the critical aspects of your business and automate everything else. Delegate tasks that don't require your direct input and let systems work for you. The goal of automation is to create a system where your business, income, and tasks operate without your constant involvement. By building systems and leveraging technology, you can dramatically reduce the hours you spend working while maintaining or even increasing your income. Practical exercise. 1. Identify tasks you perform regularly that can be outsourced or automated. 2. Research automation tools and virtual assistant services that can streamline your workflow. 3. Set up at least one passive income stream, whether it's an online product, course, or an investment that generates returns. 4. Implement a 2-week test by outsourcing one major repetitive task and tracking the results. By embracing automation, you create a life where income and efficiency go hand in hand. The final step? Liberation. Breaking free from geographical restrictions and designing your ultimate lifestyle. Step 4. L is for liberation. The final step. Liberation. This is where you break free from the traditional workspace and geographical limitations. Whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur, Ferriss provides strategies to help you work remotely and design a lifestyle that aligns with your passions. Key strategies. Remote work negotiation. If you're an employee, Ferriss suggests using data to demonstrate how remote work can increase your productivity. Craft a proposal showcasing your ability to complete tasks efficiently outside the office. Mini retirements. Instead of waiting until old age to retire, Ferriss advocates for taking mini retirements throughout life. These are extended breaks where you travel, learn new skills, or simply recharge. Geo-arbitrage for maximum freedom. Live in countries with a lower cost of living while earning in a stronger currency. This allows you to stretch your money further and enjoy a high quality of life with fewer expenses. Time and mobility is currency. True wealth isn't just about money. It's about the ability to choose where you live and how you spend your time. Prioritize mobility by avoiding fixed commitments that keep you tied to one place. Creating location-independent income. The ultimate goal is to ensure that your income isn't tied to a specific location. Ferriss suggests monetizing skills online, running automated businesses, and leveraging the power of the internet to generate revenue from anywhere in the world. Avoiding work for work's sake. Many people stay busy simply because they feel obligated to. Liberation means eliminating unnecessary obligations and focusing only on what truly adds value to your life. Liberation isn't just about quitting your job. It's about gaining the freedom to work from anywhere, structure your days as you choose, and live a life that excites you. Practical exercise. 1. Identify aspects of your job or business that can be done remotely. 2. Research affordable destinations that offer a high quality of life with lower living costs. 3. Plan your first mini-retirement, even if it's just for a few weeks, and test living in a new location while working remotely. 4. Start building income streams that allow you to work from anywhere, whether through freelancing, consulting, or an automated online business. The 4-hour workweek isn't just a dream. It's a practical blueprint for designing your ideal life. By following these steps, you can redefine success and live with greater freedom and fulfillment. Are you ready to take the leap? Real-world success stories. Let's take a look at real people who have transformed their lives by applying the principles of the 4-hour workweek. Case study 1. Sarah, the remote consultant. Sarah was working a high-stress corporate job, but after negotiating remote work, she moved to Bali. Now, she works 10 hours a week while enjoying a luxurious lifestyle at a fraction of her former expenses. Case study 2. Mark, the e-commerce entrepreneur. Mark automated his online store using dropshipping and virtual assistants. Today, he earns 6 figures while traveling full-time, spending only a few hours a week managing his business. Case study 3. Lisa and Tom, the family travelers. This couple quit their 9-to-5 jobs, built a blog, an online coaching business, and now travel the world with their children, proving that the new rich lifestyle works for families too. Case study 4. James, the passive income investor. James set up multiple passive income streams through affiliate marketing and digital products. He now enjoys financial independence without being tied to a desk. These people are not exceptions. They're proof that anyone can break free from the traditional work model and build a life of freedom. Now, let's explore how you can apply these lessons to your own life. How to apply this to your life. So, how can you start applying these principles today? The beauty of the 4-hour workweek is that it's not an all-or-nothing approach. You can take small steps toward lifestyle design and gradually shift towards greater freedom. Actionable steps. 1. Define your ideal lifestyle. What does your dream life look like? Travel? More time with family? Less stress? Write down what you truly want. 2. Apply the 80-20 rule. Identify the 20% of activities that bring 80% of your results and eliminate or outsource the rest. 3. Automate or delegate. Start small by outsourcing repetitive tasks, whether personal or business-related. Even hiring a virtual assistant for 5 hours a week can make a huge difference. 4. Build a side income stream. Experiment with digital products, freelancing, consulting, or passive income opportunities. 5. Negotiate remote work. If you're in a traditional job, create a proposal that highlights how remote work can boost productivity and work-life balance. 6. Plan a mini-retirement. Take a break, even for a few weeks, to test working remotely and experiencing life outside the 9-to-5 structure. 7. Make small changes today. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow, but start making incremental changes that align with your long-term goals. You don't have to wait for someday to start living your ideal life. The principles of the 4-hour workweek empower you to design a lifestyle that works for you. The question is, are you ready to take the first step